come to a place called Altea in Spain. I'm here for a meeting about a new potential partnership. As you know, travelling is a lot more difficult at the moment. Before coming out here, we shipped the electric jet boards out ahead of my flight. I then took a coronavirus test to make sure that I didn't have the virus. And of course, when I arrived at the airport was completely empty and all the shops were shut up and everybody was wearing masks, and of course wearing masks on the flight as well. I arrived here in Altea and I had the meeting yesterday. We took our electric jet boards out in the water, which is absolutely fantastic. And I can't believe this is December here at the moment. It's absolutely beautiful, about 20-21 degrees. Steve, my business partner, unfortunately didn't get his test back in time from the lab, so he wasn't able to fly with me. So it was really annoying because the timings are very difficult to judge, because you've got to make sure you do your tests at least 72 hours before you fly. So if you don't get the result back in time, then you can't fly. So it's very difficult to plan a trip like this. Today I'm flying back to Nottingham. My flight's in a few hours, so I'm just going to go and explore some of the old town of Altea. It's a gorgeous day today. I can't believe this is December. Back from Spain, you would normally have to quarantine for 14 days. However, the government in the UK has just released a new scheme where you can shorten that to 5 days if you take a test and get a negative result. So I can see my family at Christmas, I'm going to do that. And I've organised to take a test on my 5th day of quarantine. I haven't gone home, so I'm staying in this flat, which is an Airbnb flat, because if I go home, I could infect my girlfriend, Jude, which means that she can't see her family over Christmas. So just in case I do have coronavirus, I'm staying in this Airbnb flat. I'm going to quarantine for 5 days, and then I'm going to take a coronavirus test and hopefully, fingers crossed, get a negative result. I can come out of quarantine and see my family at Christmas. So that's the plan. I'm going to spend the next 5 days working in this Airbnb flat and try and make the most of getting as much done as I can. I've been isolating now for 5 days and I've just received the email back with my test result from my coronavirus test. I swabbed the back of my throat and then I posted it off to the lab, and today I've had a result back, and I'm really pleased to say that it's a negative test result, so it means I can go home tonight, it means I can see my family at Christmas, so really pleased about that, and also pleased that I don't have coronavirus. So it's time for me to pack up and head home, and I think that's all from me now, so thanks for watching and see you again soon. Whoa, I thought that's where this story would end, and after all my careful planning of my coronavirus tests and quarantining, I thought I would be able to have 5 days with my family over Christmas. Unfortunately, with just a few days before Christmas, the government in the UK changed the restrictions, and anybody living in a Tier 4 area was no longer allowed to see anybody over Christmas.
Other areas are also moving up a tier from Saturday. Bristol, Gloucestershire, Somerset, including the North Somerset Council area. Swindon,
I suppose what I would say to everybody who's now thinking of having a much
and I believe that everybody
Christmas
will do what is needed to keep themselves and others safe, especially this Christmas. And I know from the bottom of my heart that there are brighter skies ahead.
So this meant that I couldn't see all of my family at Christmas time. Luckily, we could see my girlfriend's family, but just for one day on Christmas Day. So that's what we did, and it was a little bit annoying after all of that careful planning of getting back from Spain in time and quarantining. But again, as you know, in 2020, you just can't plan anything. Surely 2021 has got to be better, so bring it on.
These decisions are tough, and I believe that everybody will do what is needed to keep themselves and others safe, especially this Christmas. And I know from the bottom of my heart that there are brighter skies ahead.